Assessing the TVA using Stephen Hassan's Byte model for cults. T. Control.
Members of the TVA have no choice but to accept the reality of the TVA because their previous lives have been erased. They have a black and white thinking when it comes to preserving the sacred timeline. They see themselves as good versus evil, agents versus the variants, us versus them.
Number 2 is exactly what we've discovered that the TVA has been doing. That its agents weren't just created, but they were plucked from their timelines. The agents are variants.
Well, we don't hear a lot of buzzwords being used around the TVA. We do see complex issues like multiple timelines, like an interdimensional war, being reduced down to simple concepts presented in children's cartoons. Was it just me, or did Mobius seem scared to say anything negative about the TVA when he's finally started having not good and proper thoughts about the TVA? 5 and 6 are a given if you've been paying attention to the show so far. The TVA members literally have false memories. I don't know if we really see too many thought-stopping techniques in the show, but this is one of those things that if someone were to tell me it was happening in the TVA, I would absolutely believe it. Number 8, we don't see play out in the show at all. I'm not sure if it applies, but I would definitely say that members of the TVA have a skewed way of thinking towards protecting their sacred timeline. Number 9 here is a big one, especially since few people have access to the timekeepers, who also turned out to be robots. This one's pretty straightforward. If you don't believe in the sacred timeline or preserving the sacred timeline, they'll just send you to the end of time to die. Last but not least, we have Instill, new map of reality. And if that doesn't scream the TVA's agenda, I don't know what else will. I think it's safe to assess that the TVA has a strong grip on thought control